Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you once again for the support you're granting this platform. Kuna kitu ambacho ningependa kujulisha Wakenya na tushauriane ili tujue between the government and the ordinary citizens who is lying one another. Nani anadanganya mwingine? Politicians who are from the opposition claim that the government send goons to their meetings to disrupt it. On the other hand, police also claim that the opposition is walking around with goons. So in this particular video, at the end of it, after this analysis, I want you to make your own judgment. I don't want to conclude for you. I want to give you facts are there so that as an individual and a citizen of the Republic of Kenya, you give your own judgment and see between the opposition that claims the government works with goons, the government sends goons to their meetings, and the government that says the opposition buys tear gas, it works with goons to paint the government negatively. Between the two parties, by the end of this video, I want you to know who is the real owner of the goons who keep walking around terrorizing innocent citizens. Let me give you an example. In the just concluded United Alternative Government, the one they completed yesterday in the Goose region, there were goons in Kisii town. And these goons were beating people and scaring them not to attend Matiang'i's rally at Goose Stadium. Who was the owner of those goons? In Narok, when there was a by-election, the by-election that Gachagua won, there were goons with batons. Who was the owner of those goons? In the Mbere North by-election, there were goons with batons. Who was the owner of those goons? Between the government and the United Alternative Government, who is the sponsor and the owner of those goons? In Nyamira, when there was a by-election, MCS, you saw people walking around with arrows. You saw people walking around with rungus. You saw people walk around with machetes. The question I'm going to answer in this particular video, who is the owner of those guns? Right? The Cabinet Secretary of Interior, that is Kipchumba Murkomen, came in the public and on media and said, wanasiasa muache kutembea na goons. Alisema in public and on media. Sasa swali ni hili, mwenye au goons ni nani? Can we listen to what Gachagua said? Can we listen to what Kipchumba Murkomen said, the CS for Interior? Juzi ameenda kwa media akasema kwamba wanasiasa muache kutembea na goons. So akaonya wanasiasa, meaning serikali haina goons. So can we listen to what Kipchumba Murkomen said, and then I will come back after the short break.
Na goons waja kuenda kutafuta sijui askari nini, nasikia wengine wanaenda kutafuta former police officers ati wakuje, alafu kidogo kidogo tumia those networks, wanabebana na tear gas kwa mikutano yenye wanaenda na tear gas. The Inspector General is going to be ruthless on those people because we are not going to. Kama wewe unaenda mkutano Nakuru, si uende uongeleshe watu ya Nakuru. Kama ni Naivasha, uongeleshe wa Naivasha. Why are you carrying people from Nairobi, Jabini, sijui unaenda kutoa watu Nanyuki? Si wewe uongeleshe wa hapo, make your case, wakikupenda, ukuchakue, and then we move together mbele. Tuko pamoja hivyo? Kwa hivyo mimi nawaomba, incitement, especially as we go to the elections, will not be entertained. Yeah, we will take our action. Wacha kotini iwachilie hawa. Lakini from a security perspective, we will do our part. We will present them to court. If CJ Murkomen and the judiciary want to entertain them and release them and call it freedom of expression, they will release them. We will arrest again. We will take them there. They will be releasing. When the file of Kenya is opened, if anything happens in Kenya and you trace the history, nobody will blame IG Kanja, nobody will blame CS Murkomen, nobody will blame the executive, because we will do our part to make sure that enforcement is done in this country when it comes to law and order.
That is Kipchumba Murkomen, the Interior Cabinet Secretary. Amesema wazi na umesikia. Amesema wanasiasa muacha kutembea na goons. So according to Murkomen, magoons ambao wanatembea katika mikutano ya kisiasa, according to Murkomen, goons ambao wanatembea katika by elections na mikutano mengine katika taifa la Kenya, according to Murkomen, those goons belong to politicians in the opposition. Juzi amesema kwamba the united opposition as a place where they get tear gas, they take it, throw the tear gas in their own meetings, and they blame the government. But how true is this? Today, there was a by-election in Embu. Yeah? Kulikuwa na by-election in Embu, and an exclusive video that was captured shows police officers, 2 Land Cruiser police officers with a TX Land Cruiser paying goons just on the road, kwa barabara. Hawana hata aibu, kwa barabara tu wanalipa goons pesa. Na hao goons, you can clearly see them. They are holding batons. Wanalindwa na serikali. Yeah? Land Cruiser 2 za serikali. When you look at that video clip, before we proceed, can we have a look at the video clip? You know, they say a photo speaks 1,000 words. But they never told us how many words a video can speak. So the video you've just seen, macho yako imekuonyesha 2 police Land Cruisers. Ziko hapo 2. And one of the Land Cruisers iko na goons hapo kwa barabara. Na ingine, it's keeping watch by the roadside. And then what complicates this matter, there is a politician next with a TX Land Cruiser. So kuna watu wangapi hapo? Watu 3. Kuna goons, kuna polisi, alafu inaonekana kuna mwanasiasa hapo. And no politician from the united opposition anaweza pewa Land Cruiser 2 full of police officers waenda kuchunga goons kwa barabara. So my little psychology tells me that TX Land Cruiser could belong to a politician related to the government. Kwa sababu Land Cruiser 2 za askari na united opposition, it is an impossibility. Hata wewe hiyo unajua. So the TX iko kwa barabara, there is a possibility iko na mwanasiasa who is ally to the government. So without even answering you, niulize tu swali na unijibu kwa comment section. Who is the owner of goons in Kenya? God bless you.